Okay, so I'm going to be using a Feedforward sheet over my next few lessons. I'm going to be trialling it, see how it works. So it's got, looks like this, if you can see it. It's got misconceptions, gaps in prior knowledge, and then some sort of feed-forward individual things at the bottom. So I'm hoping to use this with my class and see if it helps me to plan. So we'll see. Just making my memory platform because I'm going to try and get them to remember some of the quotations by filling in the gaps, and then I'll go through any of the common misconceptions there as well. Hello, so we did some poetry comparison in lesson today, and when they were doing their U task, when they were writing independently, I went round with my board and I got some little notes. Don't know if you can see that there, but for common misconceptions, there's a lot of people, you know, not starting in the correct way that I've taught them or that they have been taught before. And also it was really clear that the gaps in their knowledge were quotations and also context of one of the poems. So that's what I was kind of seeing, if you see that there. I also looked at the students, you know, who were absent, students who didn't do their homework, because that reminds me to put it on. And also the student work to share, so the one that was good. But I'm just going to go and plan my lesson now. Okay, since most of the students weren't starting with that comparative statement and clear point, I've incorporated into my lesson sort of step by step. So I've added what that comparative sentence should look like, and I've given them 2 options depending on whether it's a similarity or difference. I think that's what they were kind of getting stuck with. They couldn't understand that part. So I've also then moved onto what should come next, and that links to their quote and analysis, because they weren't quite getting the step by step of it all. So I've really broken it down now to see whether they can get that. But starting with this, they must get that first. So I'm about to teach my lesson with year 11 based on my Feedforward sheet, so we'll see how it goes. What do you think about that? Abs and around? Jason, what do you think?
I think that it does suit the scene in both.
Yeah, okay, so you're looking at and you're mentioning both poems. Fantastic. So, hello. So a bit of an update after my lesson today. Went well. The kids actually learnt something. I'm ready to go home because 2 days before Christmas, but progress still needs to happen. So I'm just going to show you one of my students' work from today. I'm proud. So this is the wonderful Alfan up-levelling his work, and as you can see, we have the comparative statement there, lovely, and he's even written in, bless him, the steps that he is trying to do, which is great, and hopefully they can revise from that, and then we just compare it to a band 5 at the end. But wow, look at that, woohoo! And yeah, overall I really like this process because it's like you're marking there with them and you can help them, but also it's so much easier to plan my lessons because I knew exactly what they needed to do the next lesson. And also they loved that I knew exactly what they needed to do, and I was showing them the sheet and saying, look, as I was going around, this is what I found, and they saw that it was there and they think they like that. And also it can be something that you stick in their book as marking, because it's kind of like your live marking, and therefore it's almost like you can green sheet it and stick it in if it's detailed enough and it makes sense for the students as well. So it almost halves your workload there as well. I think that's quite good. But yeah, really, really helpful. Quick planning, really lovely. We should do it.